Scott was a lot of things: a winemaker, a musician, a Marine, a lawyer, but really a friend most of all.
You know, with his law degree, he did so much volunteer work.
The guy that could do about anything, that was him.
And you felt like he was your buddy, had your back.
He was my hero, he really was.
The money's good, but the weather takes its toll.
Scott Fancher was a big part of the early foundation and having vision and strategy for what the center could become, the steps it could take, and what it could become in the years down the line. Scott was an agricultural lawyer who represented a lot of farm clients in the state of Arkansas and around the country. So Scott had that background as an attorney, but also he had the unique capacity as being County Executive Director for the USDA Farm Service Agency. So he had a lot of knowledge about agricultural law and about the Agricultural Law Center. Really critical in being a mentor to me and helping me understand more about the industry and the laws.
Scott was a big spirit. He was interested in everything in the world, and he always wanted to go see the next big thing. And he loved music, he loved literature, he loved so many things.
But it was soft-spoken, and so as you got to know him, you realized that he was a deep thinker, and so that would gravitate to, well, hey, I've got a situation here, what do you think?
All the farmers I know in Carroll County swear by him. If they needed to know something, they called him for the answer.
I miss just getting to talk to him, and I think I am not alone in that. I think everybody who knew him is one-on-one is nothing better. You felt like you were really heard.
All of his life seemed like this training was the thing that set up this next part, you know, and I think that's why he was so good at so many things. You know, he went back to law school when he was 40.
At 40 years old, put it all on the line, and hey, that's like, they make movies about guys like that. It's incredible.
It's hard to refine down to what somebody that impacted your life in that capacity. It's just hard to really put it in a word. But he was a difference maker, and he loved us.
When you put all of his life together, and from his time in Arkansas, out in Oregon, as a farmer, as a lawyer, as an agricultural lawyer, as a county executive director, as someone who served this country in uniform, you know, this is the best thing that we could do. You know, friends and family, people that knew him, this is something that we can all get our minds around.
Building up people was important to him. So, you know, having a legacy like a scholarship, he'd be humbled by that, wouldn't seek it out, but awfully proud.
I think it's a very nice honor, and I think it's a good statement about the type of person he was, and that our friend Harrison believes he's worthy of honoring just means the world to me.
The way that we're establishing the scholarship is that all net proceeds from our 10th annual Mid-South Agricultural and Environmental Law Conference will be devoted towards the scholarship. So that's our registrations plus sponsorships. We hope you will join us in making this scholarship a reality, not only to honor Scott's legacy, but also to provide a path forward for new faces in our profession.